Hi everyone, good Friday morning. Hope folks are doing well and getting ready for Labor Day weekend. We are live on location in Newport with Trudy Coxe with the Preservation Society of Newport County to give us a little update about the summer season and what's expected in the fall. So Trudy, thank you for joining us today.
Kate. Glad you're here.
Well, it's a gorgeous day in Newport. Tourists are all around. It's going to be a big weekend. Let's talk a little bit about the summer season, what it's meant down here with visitors in the mansions. And there was a milestone as well that I want you to hit on too. So give us a little recap as to how the summer season was down here for the Society.
Well, everybody in Newport says it was the busiest season of all, and our numbers show that it was very, very active. We were very happy about that. I think the milestone that we're excited about is that at the end of July, we gave our 40 millionth tour since the opening of the Preservation Society in 1945. And those two people who were the recipients of the prizes, they got airline tickets to come back to Newport. Wow. They got a $250 shopping spree in our stores. They got 2 nights in a local hotel. But it was a really big thing because it means that Newport tourism is alive and strong, and people really care about the Newport mansions. They come from all over the world. We also had another milestone, and that was that we now have 50,000 people who are members of the Preservation Society. Our membership has never been that large, and I think it's 47 states and 21 countries where our members come from. So people really like us. They love the mansions. They love visiting Newport, and this will always be a central part of Rhode Island.
So where was the tour on that 40 millionth tour, and when did you kind of start that surprise for the visitors to let them know that they were number 40 million?
Well, it not surprisingly, it happened at the Breakers, which of all of our 11 houses is certainly the most popular and the most recognizable, and that's on everybody's bucket list. That's what you have to do. Yes. If you're only going to be in Newport for half a day, you go to the Breakers. And our museum experience director, a man named John Rodman, who had been tracking, was there to give the surprising news. And believe me when I tell you, they were surprised. They had no idea that their day was going to start out with all of this commotion. And they were interviewed on radio and TV, and we had a little press conference at the Breakers, and it was a lot of fun.
Well, big number, 40 million, and you talk about that membership number, again, that 50,000. Yeah. What would you attribute that to? As you said, strong programming, what would you say is the impetus for folks to say, I really want to become a member and continue to support this?
Well, I think, first of all, the houses, they are an attraction, and there is no place anywhere in America, and that's why Rhode Islanders should be proud, where you have such a huge variety of over-the-top houses. There's a lot to learn from Newport, and its history is well recognized and well respected, and there's always something more to learn. And then from our perspective, we do a lot of events throughout the summer and into the fall. We are just about ready to celebrate our Wine and Food Festival, the third week of September, and that is always a big attraction. People have a lot of fun at it. And we do a lot of other events throughout the summer. Lots of great lecturers come in from all over the world. So I think it's a combination of our houses being, you can't see them anywhere else, and the programming that we do and offer to the public.
Now you talk about things coming up, the Food and Wine Festival, but the fall and especially cruise ship season. The cruise ships coming into Newport, folks getting off the boat saying, beeline to the mansions, if you will. Columbus Day weekend, your biggest weekend.
It is a huge weekend. Things have changed so much. It used to be that Rhode Island and the summer communities of Rhode Island shut down on Labor Day weekend. Mm-hmm. Monday, everything was over. We went into hibernation and we didn't come out until Memorial Day.
Not anymore.
But that has changed dramatically, and it's partly due to the cruise industry coming into Newport all through the month of September and October. And those 2 months are huge months for Newport. And our visitation at that time just is off the charts. It's unbelievable. And so we have really become a destination that runs from April-ish to May-ish all the way now through Christmas, because we decorate 3 of our houses during the Christmas season. That has become a real draw for people, again, all over the world, because they are, again, over the top. And so we are working very hard to turn Newport into a destination that is almost full-time. I don't know what we're going to do in the month of January. January is tough in Rhode Island. February is tough in Rhode Island. But if we can keep people coming here from March through December, we're doing very well.
Well, there's always interesting winter programming. There's a polo on the beach in the middle of winter as well.
Right.
The Winter Festival seems like it gets bigger year and year. And then you must be excited about the coming online, some more hotels here as well, something that the city has needed with this tourist season. Do you expect that'll have a nice bump for the tourist economy here?
Well, it certainly will give more places for more people to stay. But, our visitation, we just did an interesting number the other day. 91% of our visitors every year come from out of the state of Rhode Island. So we are an international destination. Only 9% of our visitors come from our state. So we rely upon people coming in from all over the world to visit us. That's how we preserve our houses, and it's a really important part of our business.
So while we're here Friday before Labor Day weekend, what do you have in store? Tell us what you're doing. As you said, the old cap to the summer season, it's just it seems just a stepping stone for more to come.
Well, Labor Day weekend is also a very active weekend for us, so we're ready to go. Tours have already started this morning. I think one of the things that if people are coming to Newport between now and the third, fourth week of September, they should try to do is go to Marble House, because we have a contemporary art exhibit by an artist named Nicholas Party, who is one of the hottest contemporary sculptors in the world. He has 22 pieces on display at Marble House. One is a Bigfoot in the Gothic room. On the front lawn of Marble House is a big head. At first you're stunned and surprised, and then you look at it and the colors are beautiful, and you say, I get it. I really get it. I understand. He's trying to tell a different story about Marble House. And I really would recommend that people go and visit the house. You will see it in a different way, and you will gain a new appreciation for contemporary art, which is part of the job that we're in too.
Okay, so you just got a little tip as to what to catch here in Newport if you haven't come down to see it. Plenty taking place again throughout the weekend and the fall, with Columbus Day in particular being so big for you down here. So I appreciate your taking the time to sit down with us in this gorgeous library here down in Newport. We're going to be providing more coverage from Newport shortly, again, as we kick off your weekend with Live. So be sure to hop back on when you see us pop back up. I'm GoLocal News Editor Kate Nagel, and I'd like to thank Trudy Coxe.
Thank you, Kate.
Okay, thanks. We'll see everyone shortly. Bye.